What's up, guys? Matt and Andy back here with BK Vending and Flipping.
What's up?
We are going to do another What Sold video. And for the last 2 weeks, this is from like August 28th through today, which is September the 10th. And Andy's going to go ahead and start.
Yep. All right, so first is this Harry Potter Moaning Myrtle Funko Pop. Matt bought it for $2.50 as part of that big lot. It sold for $32.99, and the total profit on that was $22.05. It only took 2 days to sell, so that was a really good purchase. The Keene men's shoes that you see we bought those for $6. We sold them for $47.99, and the total profit is $28.17. Those took 38 days to sell. Not too bad, and we certainly made good money from them. Next are the Hoka 1-1 Stinson Tarmac shoes. We paid $7 for those, and they sold for $61.60. So total profit on that was $37.60, and those sold in just 1 day. Then we have this Harry Potter Lucius Malfoy Funko Pop. Again, that's part of the lot, so $2.50 for that single one. It sold for $59.35. Total profit on that was $44.93, and that sold in 3 days.
Yeah, so those are the first two Funko Pops from that lot that sold. And just those two, we had like almost $67 in profit. Which I was pretty excited about. I mean, those were two of the more expensive ones, but even still, pretty cool. Next up is this Easton Black Max bat. I paid $8 for this at a Goodwill. This was a weird bat because it was heavier than it was long. Most bats you see are like, 32 inches long, 28 ounces. This one was like 32 inches and 34 ounces. So it was actually heavier than it was long, which is kind of odd, but it sold for $68.39. My profit on that was $41.98. And that sold within 1 day. And I found that at a Goodwill. So pretty nice find there. Next up is this vintage John Deere hat. I saw a video by Commonwealth Picker, Kevin over there. He bought this lot of hats and had a vintage John Deere hat. I think he sold it for like $230 or something like that, if I remember right. But he's the one that even made me think about looking for hats, like vintage ones. So it was like, I don't know, a week or so later, Logan and I went to an estate sale, and I found this John Deere hat, and I grabbed it immediately. I didn't even look at the condition or anything. I just grabbed it and held onto it because I could tell it was old. And I'm putting up several pictures of it so you can see kind of the condition that it was in. It was obviously old. It was not in good condition, but it sold for $70. I paid $1 for it. It sold for $70. My profit was $53.59, and that took 12 days to sell. And that was, I had a couple different offers on that before it's finally sold too. Next up is this vintage Ping Zing putter. I got this at a garage sale. It was part of a lot. I wanted to buy just this and a wedge, but the lady said they wanted to sell it all together. So I just bought it all. It was $20 total for everything. But I already sold the wedge in the last video. I think Andy talked about it in our last video. So I made my money back just from the wedge. So this one is like pure profit. It sold for $30.35. My profit is $18.40. And it took 32 days to sell. Next up is this King Cobra 2 sand wedge. I found this at a Goodwill for $2.99. It sold for $41.10. My profit is $21.97. And that took 31 days to sell.
So next are these Hoka 1-1, the W Clifton 4 shoes. We bought them for $6. Sold them for $44.19. Our total profit was $24.86, and those took 48 days to sell. We just found those at Goodwill. Then we have this Funko Pop, the Fantastic Beasts Newt Scamander.
Yeah.
Pop.
I'm like, you saw the movie, you know how to say it.
Saw it once. Again, part of that lot, so $2.50. It sold for $35.40, and our total profit was $23.14. That took 5 days to sell. And then there's this Toy Story Woody, and it's black and white, the Funko Pop. $2.50 for the investment on that one. It sold for $17.84. Our total profit was $8.65. So not one of the more profitable ones, but we still made good money on that. Then we have this Callaway S2H2 sand wedge. $4 was our investment, and we sold it for $26.49. Total profit was $10.82, and that took 7 days to sell.
Yep. Next up is a weird one. I bought this one a long time ago. It's I'm not even sure how you pronounce it. Veggetti. I don't know. That sounds weird, but spiral. It's a vegetable cutter that cuts like vegetables into like spaghetti noodles or something like that. I paid $2 for it. I bought this back like when I was just looking at anything that I thought I could sell for a higher price. So that's why I bought this. I would never buy this now, but I paid $2 for it. Sold for $12.52. My profit was $4.65, and it took 125 days to sell. So I've had that one for a long, long time. Glad to see it go. Next up are these leather Converse shoes. I paid $5 for them at a thrift store. They sold for $57.30. Sorry, I just lost my spot. Oh, my profit was $32.14, and those took 21 days to sell. Next up are these Extra Step men's shoes. I also paid $5 for these at Goodwill. They sold for $29.45. Profit was $12.06. They took forever to sell, 184 days, but I'm glad to see them go because I had them forever. Next up is this Fisher tennis racket. I paid $3 for it. I also did a video on this one of like how I ship tennis rackets. Not a super popular video, but if you needed to know how, I did a video with this particular racket. It sold for $59.20. My profit was $37.27, and it took 13 days to sell.
So next we have these dance shoes. They actually belong to Gracie, and she didn't wear them anymore. They're actually too small. So we sold those for $16, and our total profit was $6.09, and those took 19 days to sell. And then we have these another pair of Hoka 1-1s, Conquest size 13. We bought those for $8, sold them for $45.49, and our total profit was $23.23, and those took 45 days to sell. Those were just from DI, a thrift store here.
Yeah, the local thrift store, yeah. So that's our third pair of Hoka 1-1s just this time. I'm talking to you, Kevin, Commonwealth Picker, who doesn't ever sell shoes. I'm just kidding. Next up is this TaylorMade CGB 5-iron. So my son Noah, he's on the varsity football team. He had a game, it's like in this small little town, like 3.5 hours away. On our way home, we stopped in this like medium-sized town, and we went into Goodwill. It just so happened to be like half off day. I paid $1 for this club, and it sold for $65.49. My profit is $45.26, and it only took 12 days to sell. Next up is I sold another mug, this Costa Rica mug. I paid 69 cents for this like forever ago. It sold for $21. My profit's $9.65. It took 212 days to sell. Honestly, on all these mugs, I don't even care if I make a profit right now. I just want to get them out of here.
Me too.
Which, yeah, I'm sure Andy is the same way. But I did make $9.65 on this one, so I thought that was kind of nice. Next up is this Portent Combat bat. I paid $5.99 for it. It sold for $47.50. My profit is $24.84, and that took 4 days to sell. Next up is this Nintendo adapter cord. This was part of a lot that I bought literally so long ago. So I've already made my money back on all that lot, so this one's just pure profit. It sold for $9.56. My profit is only $4.66, and it took 200 days to sell. So that's our third item over 180 days that sold this last 2 weeks. So that was kind of nice.
Yep. Then we have this Pyrex bowl set. We bought that for $5 from Goodwill. It sold for $38.74, and our total profit was $20.96. That took 19 days to sell. And then we have this train piece. It was part of that lot that Matt bought back in July. So the lot's already been paid for, so we don't have like a purchase price for that. Total sale was $39.19, and our profit was $23.29, and that took 46 days to sell. And that was the last piece.
No, there's one more.
Oh, one more. I lied. One more piece in that train lot.
And just really quickly, sorry, Andy, don't mean to interrupt, but the profit so far on that total train, on that train lot that I bought, I paid $10 for it, and our profit so far, we still have one piece to sell, is $135.95. So I thought that was pretty good profit for a $10 purchase. When I bought that train set, I had no clue if it would even sell. I was taking kind of a risk, but it's done pretty well. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah. Then we have this Monster High doll. It's actually half Logan's sell, so it was part of a lot also. We sold it for $27.99. Total profit was $18.79, and that took 57 days to sell. I feel like I have a lisp because of the braces.
No, you're good. So that Monster High doll was ones that if you guys have watched our videos, like Logan and I went together and we bought a bunch of these bags of them from Goodwill. I think we ended up with like 16 or 12 or something like that. So they've just been selling. And after this one, I think we only have 2 left. And we've done pretty good on that too. I don't have a total of that right now, but Logan and I split that one. So
is that the Centaur one?
Yeah, that was the horse one, whatever. All right, next up is this pair of Tread Air shoes. So I bought this at a Goodwill. I paid up for these because I had never seen them before, and they caught my eye immediately. You can tell why from the picture, because they're hideous. I paid $17.99 for them. They sold for $72.69. My profit is $29.89. They took 64 days to sell, which I was just happy that they sold. I wasn't 100% sure because I had them for so long, and I had paid so much for them, but they sold pretty good. So, and then our last item for this 2 weeks is this Harry Potter Funko Pop, where he has the sword of Gryffindor. It was part of the Funko Pop lot. Paid $2.50 for it. It sold for $27.99. My profit was $16.67, and it took 11 days to sell. And guys, so on the Funko Pop lot, I wanted to go over that with you guys as well. Oops, sorry about that. Bad camera work. Now you guys are all sick. But I have sold, so there was 58 pops that I purchased in that lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've sold only 7 of them so far, and I'm already in the profit. $6.17 in the profit. So I know that's not a huge amount, but I still have 52 of them to sell. So I was pretty excited about that. When I first bought them, I was really nervous about it because I had never sold pops before, and that was the most I'd ever spent on a single investment. But to know now that I'm already in profit, I don't even have, I probably have 30 of them that I don't even have listed. I have a ton of them that I've got to work through. So it's plenty of work to do. Andy's actually been doing some of those on her eBay account. So she's got a couple of them listed there. So pretty exciting that we're able to use her free listings there as well. So anyways, guys, that's it. Oh, let me tell you our total profit the last 2 weeks. Sorry. I have it right here somewhere. Yeah.
It's at the bottom.
So our total profit over the last 2 weeks was $645.61. That's pretty good. It's continually getting, higher and higher each time it seems like we do one of these. I did have quite a few decent sales this time where my profit on the individual items was pretty high. I had, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different items where the profit was over $30. So pretty excited about that. Quite a few of them were either golf clubs or those Hoka 1-1 shoes. But anyways, I'm just rambling now, so sorry about that. But thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the like button if you liked it, or if you maybe learned something about what could sell and what's selling right now. And we will catch you guys on the next one.